All right, let me just start the videos with this. Why does Ford do this? And what I mean is the phone, all the buttons, like looks like the phone buttons and all that, doesn't have it. Cirrus doesn't have it. Auxiliary doesn't have it. Those are three things on this stereo system right here that it does not have. And that's frustrating as heck. So, in the coming couple weeks, I'm going to be doing an install video of a whole new nav system in this car. And I will be posting it, sharing it. But, in today's video, there's a sneak peek. In the title, you already know what it is. Alright, let's get into it. And there it is, right there. Installed. Took me about an hour, roughly. It's not a really hard job. Once you get all the gotta get all the inside screws along here. Get the one up there if yours even has it. Mine doesn't on either side. The car I got the mounts from didn't have it, so those ones up there were missing. But 730 seconds, and a Phillips down there. Same thing the other side. Bunch of little Phillips along here. 10 mil here. A couple little plastic pins here. Pull all that stuff up. 10 mil all along the bottom, or in my case, a couple of straps and 10 mil. Pull the entire bumper right off. Started at 10 and 5/8 like they say, and you can just see right there if it'll focus. Now it will focus in. See that scratch right there? See that rub? There's a better shot right here. Do you see that one right there? That one right there? That's how much I moved this thing from its original place. There is one right here. You can see right there. That little mark right there. That's how far that one had to be moved afterwards. So what I did was I actually tightened this thing up, and even tightened up with a rubber mallet, you can move the mounts ever so, like you crank on them, but you can move them in and out. But the reason you got to peel the whole bumper off is because, well, the lower mounts are kind of in the way from like just doing clamshell, which is what I normally do. So I had to take the whole thing off, and I wish I'd done that from the start because I was trying to clamshell it, and it's kind of a pain in the butt just doing it. You know what I mean? Once it's been clamshelled, it's kind of a pain in the ass to kind of get back in place. That's probably what took me as long as it did. That mount went in really easy. This mount on this side here is a little more difficult. The intercooler down here, which apparently takes a whole lot of beating. You guys see the curve in that? Mine was like hitting right dead center. So it's kind of bending it. So what I did was today, I bent that way out, like quite a bit out, bent it out because there's a bracket right here that the mount goes by right behind. Right here, there's a bracket right here behind this one. I gotta pull this out to try and get the bolts in. Then I kind of push it back into place, and I can still get a wrench in there to get them tight. So straightforward. It was actually pretty easy, to be honest with you. So there she is, all installed. If you guys are interested, I didn't get this one brand new, obviously, like I said. So one of my customers actually had the mounts on his car, and they were rusted and everything else like that. They look like crap. And he didn't want them, and he wasn't going to be putting a bumper on his car. His is an ex-police car as well. So I had to go over and take them off his car, mind you, which was a real chore, to be honest with you. They've been on his car since 13, so they were rusted on pretty good. That's all brand new hardware that I got. All the bolts and the nuts and bolts are brand new. The exact same ones that were on it, just new. And then, yeah, got it all put on. So there she is. I got this from Sean Hall. You can find him on a couple of police interceptor groups on Facebook, and you might be able to find him on Messenger. He's got there's a A10 Warthog with two guys standing in it. I'm assuming one of those is him. Not sure, but so I did get it with the lights installed on it. They do work. This one, however, when Sean sent it, he didn't really protect these, which is no big deal because I got to replace these anyway. But this one here is broken. The case on this one here is all smashed. The light still works though. It's just unfortunate because I would have liked to actually keep those lights, but either way they've got to come off. With that being said, I'm planning on re-outfitting this car entirely with all new strobes. So that will be coming in an upcoming video. Right here is the link right here. If you guys want to go to Lumens and check out their strobes, they're under the off-road section. So if you want to go in there, they've got amber, white, green, blue. They've got amber yellow and amber blue. So if you guys want the yeah, it's amber white, sorry, and amber blue. I said amber yellow. Yeah, that made a lot of sense. But, and so many more lighting options for you guys, from HID kits to LED kits to all of it. Everything, all the lighting needs you guys ever need. If you want to go to that website, right here is my discount code Seagull15. If do that at checkout, get 15% off your entire order. I'm actually doing this without any commission, so that's the top discount I can get right now. So that's something for you guys to keep in mind. It's only good for 3 months. Today is January 19th. I will hopefully be uploading this video tonight or tomorrow. So basically, I can't remember the date, but it's good for 3 months anyway. So depending on when you guys are watching this, that code may or may not work in upcoming videos in a couple months. If I can still get that affiliate, I will update that, of course. But yeah, there she is, boys, looking vicious and mean, like the way I intended it. I love it. One of the things too I got to say about this real quick too is one of the things I think why these cars look so good, and this goes to a couple of videos you might be able to find on YouTube yourself, talking about the fact that Ford bought Aston Martin. For a while there, Ford had Aston Martin, a couple of different auto groups, but with Aston Martin, that's where they if you look at the grille, like that there, is Aston Martin, 100%. Those sleek headlights, like everything on it, it's Aston Martin. And I think because it's a blacked out grille too, I think that's where it gets its aggressive look. And if you look at like a DB9 or a Vanquish, how sleek and awesome they look. I've always been a fan of Aston Martin, and it just struck me one day, wait a second, this car is styled after Aston Martin. That's why I love it so much. So yeah, it is a police Interceptor, the first one I've ever owned. And like I said, I am going to re-outfit it, not in its entirely, but just as like a civilian version. I'm going to go white strobes all the way around the front. I'm going to do ambers on the side right here, there. I'm thinking about putting them on the mirror. Not sure if I can find the ones that the police actually get, the ones that kind of protrude out, if I can get those ones. Here you guys can see, just make out right there. There were lights here somewhere. I'm not quite sure how those things mount. The other guy I bought the mounts off of, he still has the mounts up here for lights. I don't know where I can source those out. That one inside there, I did replace this backup light, so it doesn't have it anymore, and that one's missing. This one's in here. That one there is out of there too. But so yeah, I'm going to be changing all these out. Also, I'm going to be putting lights down here on either side of my plate. My plate obviously has to be moved over. I noticed that a little while ago, but I'll be putting it inside there. So either on the side, most likely here, so they're kind of going in on each other. But that's what I'm planning on doing it. I'm talking with Lumens right now, see if they're willing to sponsor a video. And yeah, so there she is in her glory, guys. Like I said, it's a pretty straightforward job. It's pretty simple. I don't even have instructions, and it's just looking at it, looking the way they angle and stuff. It's really easy to figure out what's what. So with that being said, I want to thank everybody for watching this video, watching my channel. Subscribe, please. Look forward to more videos. And when I got more content, guys, I put out stuff whenever I can. I know it's usually a month apart, but yeah, I just hope you guys really do enjoy what I'm doing, and I look forward to talking to you in the comments, all that stuff. So like, subscribe, share, you know, do all that YouTube stuff. You guys know what to do, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.